Hi everyone. With this presentation, we would like to introduce you to the mixed methods used in social ecological system research and how they are used to understand the complex relationship between people and the environment. In particular, we'll focus on Photovoice and GIS approach. Research in SES is challenging because the connections between people and the environment are so complex, and because of this, there is no single research method that can explain everything, and that's why researchers often need to combine different approaches. So, what are mixed methods? Mixed methods research means using a combination of different techniques to gather and analyze information. Specifically, researchers often mix quantitative methods with qualitative methods. By combining both, they can create a fuller and more complete understanding of a problem. Quantitative data can give us solid numbers and trends, while qualitative data help us to understand the why and the how behind those numbers. By using both quantitative and qualitative methods, researchers can fill the gaps and get more complete pictures of how people and nature interact. I'll briefly introduce you to the use of Photovoice and GIS analysis. Photovoice is a participatory research method where community members take photos and share stories about the issues that matter the most to them, and it's a way for people to use their own voice and experiences to highlight local challenges and bring attention to things that need change. On the other hand, GIS analysis uses computer software to map and analyze geographic data. This helps us to see patterns and relationship based on location, like how resources are distributed or where there are problems. And by combining different data sets, GIS allows researchers to make better decisions and solve problems related to space, geography, and environmental issues. Together, these tools help us understand both the personal and the spatial aspects of community challenges, giving people a voice and providing data for smarter solutions.
The use of Photovoice combined with GIS tools is still rather uncommon in socio-ecological systems research. Therefore, the examples presented here are limited to urban contexts, yet they highlight the potential relevance for this method. Additionally, insights from participatory indigenous mapping methods, which are common in socio-ecological systems research, suggest that Photovoice and GIS can be further explored in this field and applied to diverse contexts. So this first example comes from the United States, where researchers Menar and Mandarano used Photovoice, focus groups, and interviews to gather insights into residents' emotional experiences of place in the city of Philadelphia. Displayed with heat maps, this mixed methods approach resulted in emotional maps that show contrasting or complementary emotions in urban spaces, fostering a deep understanding of the complex relationship between people and their environment. The second study explored how Photovoice can be integrated with GIS story maps to address social challenges. Conducted by Davis and our colleagues in 2023, this research focuses on a historical black neighborhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, also from the US. By combining Photovoice with geographic data, the GIS story map presents compelling stories of local experiences to visualize and communicate the effects of space-placed gentrification. As these two examples demonstrated, there are different possible outputs of this mixed methods approach. Spatial maps illustrate the locations where photographs were taken, while heat maps provide a visual representation of photo density in response to the Photovoice prompt. Additionally, there is potential for creating interactive formats and outputs, which can greatly enhance engagement and understanding of where and how people interact with the environment. Moreover, they provide deeper insights that can inform decision-making processes, such as identifying areas perceived as enjoyable or unpleasant, and understanding the reason behind these perceptions. However, the combination of Photovoice and GIS tools also bear a few challenges and limitations.
The outcome of mixed methods are numerous. However, we're going to mention a few, some of which include spatial mapping that indicates locations where photos are taken. Another is a heat map that presents density of photos in response to photo voice prompt. And the third is possibility of obtaining interactive formats and outputs. These outputs identified could also lead to various outcomes that helps in understanding how people interact with the environment with regards to specific question, and also provides deep insights that inform decision makers about areas that are perceived as enjoyable and pleasant and why. This could help in planning and decision making of such areas. Challenges and limitations associated with this method include ethical consideration, one of which is noting that pictures and locations collected may have implications for ethics. These, some of which are areas that are protected and that has threatened species due to poaching. The South African National Park is an example. Secondly is data protection and ownership. In using this method, there will be need for informed consent and privacy. Other limitations identified with this method include some spatial bias in data collection, as is associated with accessibility, movement, or proximity to roads and urban centers. Another is availability and scalability of cameras with geolocation capabilities. And lastly, if photo voice prompt is too vague, one could encounter challenges associated with ontologies and epistemologies of mixing these methods.
To carry out this research, there are some standard tools that you will need, but these may vary according to your specific context and or research angle. So for example, some kind of digital camera with GPS tagging that you can then upload into a GIS software or program. Also, if you're not familiar with Photovoice and this methodology, we suggest you get some training and guidance here, especially regarding the ethics. So in conclusion, we believe that combining Photovoice with GIS analyses to be a useful mixed methods approach, especially suited to complex social ecological systems research. This is, however, a new approach, so take extra care to look out for the challenges that you may face, especially in sensitive contexts. There is great opportunity and promise as well for this mixed methods approach, and we hope that you will add to the growing body of knowledge in this field. At the end, we have provided some key resources here for you to take a look at when considering this approach. These include the relevant chapters in the Handbook of the Research Methods for Social Ecological Systems, as well as the other main references used and referenced in this presentation. So thanks for listening, and please consider uploading a case study video of your research.